Welcome back to the Olga S Press Show. I'm your host, Olga. How you doing? Live from Philadelphia, baby. Today is not going to be the usual type of stream. We're talking a little bit or a lot, depending on how many people show up in the live. And again, if you don't watch this live, make sure to smash that like button and comment. Your comments are my fuel. I do read them, and I will respond, baby. If it's your first time here, awesome to have you. And if you've been here before, welcome back, my love. Anyway, you know your comments are my fuel. Keep them coming. I do read them, and I will respond. So, of course, the city, because you know, if you don't know, I'm in Philadelphia. I'm in Philly, baby. And the city is buzzing out of control. And then I see NFL faces like Super Bowl boycott. Fans, NFL fans call for Super Bowl boycott over. Did you guys know this? Did you know? Over Black National Anthem. Ooh, do I have a reaction to this? So I really do hope you join me. I will be checking your chats. Hey, Nice Joe. Ole, ole. Great to see you. What's up? I know my hair's all messed up because guess what, guys? I have my little Eagles hat on. But of course, since I have the green screen, hello, and the Eagles colors is green. I kind of feel like an elf like this. Or a skater. So I don't know. I mean, I want to have it, but here we go. What do I put it on like a bib? Should I put it on my bib so I have my little Eagles thing? And if you know me, I'm not really into sports, but I'm totally into the fans. The energy of the fans in Philly is something like, even if you don't like sports or you're not into football, it's just, they're one of a kind, man. They are one of a kind. So yeah, I wasn't going to get too sexy, because I don't want to distract you. But before I start going on to the Eagles thing, I got a PSA. I got a public service announcement for especially those who love reaction channels and only reaction channels or reaction videos. I should have said that's what I wanted to say. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I don't know if you guys are missing it. I don't know if there's just too much news happening. You guys are missing my lives because the last live I did the last live reaction of Tom McDonald, Roseanne Barr, Daddy's Home hasn't even hit 500 views. Like, what is up with that? Guys, help me. Share this. I don't know. Comment. Make sure to watch it if you haven't watched it. Like, I mean, because I'm telling you, I did it as a celebration that my channel finally got remonetized, but that's it. Like, if I'm not going to get engagement, likes, buy me a coffee, right? The descriptions are on the link below. If you're not going to become a member on Locals, you are the fuel behind me doing these. So if you guys don't think it's worth it, to buy me a coffee or become a member, then that tells me you just don't care that much. I'm just not that good, or you don't like my style, whatever it is. That's fine, because there's a lot more other videos I'd like to react to. And I'm not talking about Tom McDonald. I'm talking about just any music video. I'm so over it because I don't think, even when I get comments that are really positive and people are thanking me, it's just not enough. You know what I mean? You get it. You're not going to keep doing something to get nothing. I'm telling you, it's not about the money. It's about the feeling that you want more of it. Okay? At the very least, because I can't show up and fake it. And I'm not going to. Nope. Never going to sell myself. Never going to fake it. No. I'm telling you, because if you like any of my reactions at all, it's because I don't. I don't fake it and I don't sell myself. And that's it. And I really believe that people are so conditioned to fake that they forget, or maybe don't even notice, or maybe don't really appreciate a real, live, honest reaction. Because everybody else that I don't watch all the other reaction channels. In fact, usually people bring them to my attention. And honestly, I don't even know how you guys are into it, because I can't get into it. Like, I'll watch other reaction channels, I'll watch their videos, and I'm like, within 3 seconds, dude, okay, maybe 3 minutes, I try to give it a chance. But I'm just like, I can see they're like all these, and I'm very expressive naturally. as I am right now. I'm very animated. This is me. I'm very energetic. But when I see them, I can see how fake it is. I'm not kidding. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't, do something that they enjoy doing and they make a living doing it if they do, because I don't even know. Because at this point, I don't even think the reaction audience is the kind of audience that really, at least for me, that supports the channel. You know what I mean? But somebody like Tim Cass has got millions of people just throwing hundreds and $50. Granted, whether he has more subscribers or not, but again, I'm not growing. Now I understand. Maybe I should do more videos. Well, I can't. I'm writing a book and I got to finish this book. And because my thing is instead of taking loans out, because, do you know that channel, We Are Change, Luke Radowski, don't come at me because if I say his name wrong, but he used to be a repeat guest on the Timcast IRL. Now he has his own channel. I mean, he always had his own channel, but like now I think he's just no longer on Tim at all. Maybe like once in a blue, and he does anyway. So he started this other channel to just kind of like show behind the scenes about himself. And I don't watch all the videos, but yesterday one popped up and he was saying he was going to Mar-a-Lago and that he got invited there again. And as soon as you push play, the first thing he says is like, so I'm in debt. So I'm going, you see, I'm not going in debt. I've been there, done that. I paid my dues. I'll never do it again. So if I don't make money, I don't spend money. That's it. That's it. Nobody owns me. I don't owe anything. And there's a reason for that. Because obviously you can't say you're a positive person and you're an empowerment person like myself and I help people. I don't believe in debt. I don't. I believe that, I mean, come on. How many like nonprofits, they get their donors, for example, right? And that's how they pay for their nonprofit. You get the point. I'm just getting really basic here. Like whatever. Hey, hello, the Rational Texan and Chris Thompson. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Hey, love. Looking as beautiful as ever. Well, thank you. I did put a little effort today, but the hat kind of messed it up a little bit. That's why I keep finicky with my hair because I'm just like, why is it in my eye? Before it was all bouncy. I mean, it's incredible because I never really look this good. I only look this good for you guys or like for special events or for my lives. Usually when I go to my appointments, I'm very basic. I look more like a teacher, very plain Jane. But today I was like, let me just get my hair done before I go to my appointment and do a quick laugh because of the Eagles and because it's Friday and because I want to touch base with you guys because I love you and I miss you. Hope you feel the same. But yeah, I want to wear that hat, but the hat kind of messed me up. Like, see, if I do it like this, you can't really see it. I'm like, if I do it like this, I'm like, that's really messing with my hair. I don't know. I don't even know if that's cute or not. Wait. Come on, baby. What do you think? I know. The green screen. I mean, come on. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the super chat, baby. Oh, thank you. Really? You do? I didn't know you watch my reactions. I love your reactions so much. I'd bring you coffee every morning, baby. My kind of man. Literally. I fell in love with a guy once because he was very persistent. He was a neighbor and he kept bringing me coffee and with no like pressure or anything. And like, I mean, he was well dressed and pretty attractive, but it was the coffee. Thanks, babe. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope this video finds you all well. Who knows? Has anybody heard? First of all, again, I'm Philly. So, of course. And my dad always rooted for the Eagles. So, that's fine. I mean, all my friends, obviously, I'm in Philly. Of course, I'm going to root for the Eagles. I mean, whatever. I just love how happy people get. How you can't go anywhere. I know. I've been jumping around. I was talking about my hair first because I was, okay, to finish that thought. It's incredible that when I do my hair just a little bit like this, the treatment I get on the street is unreal. Even at my office, like anywhere I go, it's incredible. Well, but I also like usually walk around with my sunglasses and shit. It's like with my coat, it's all furred up. And I'm like, maybe even with my headset. Anyway, because I kind of use them as earmuffs because it's so cold. So yeah, it's pretty. It's like never fails. It's kind of, and apparently as I'm getting older, it's not changing. So it's like, hey, I'm not seeing any. I just see that when I do the hair. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my walk. It's the bounce. One day I'll videotape it. I'll have somebody videotape me. See if that's the issue. I don't know, but it does make a difference. So wrapping up with the hair. I gotta say, reading this article, if it's legit, because I really didn't look into it, guys. Let me screen share. Okay. So NFL fans call for Superbowl boycott. Look at me, I can't even talk today. NFL fans call for Super Bowl boycott over Black national anthem. I can't say I don't like this idea. I mean, because there's only one anthem, because it covers everybody. People, how many times we got to say this? Ridiculous. As Trump's election reignites debate over divisive performance. Oh, shut up. This article's divisive. These fans. Stop it. Meaning stop the bullshit with the national anthem. I mean, the black. There's no such thing. Okay, let's stop. Oh my God. It's like, are people really pushing it because, and I mean pushing to do the black anthem because they just want to feel special, like a kid that it's not his birthday in the classroom? By the way, I used to be one of those kids in the first, second grade. I'd be like, it's my birthday, because my birthday always fell in August. So it was never during the school year. So I never got my little special star stickers and all that stuff for my birthday. So I would be like, it's my birthday. And the teacher would be like, no, Olga, it's not your birthday. I'm like, and then she recognized what the issue was. And so she was like, all right, everybody, since Olga's birthday's in the summer, let's sing for her and give her, you know what I mean? That's what a 6-7-year-old does. Okay. Let's stop, people. Grow the fuck up. All right. NFL fans are calling for Super Bowl boycott after it was revealed that the Black national anthem will be performed ahead of the weekend's big game in New Orleans. Now, I want to know who are all these fans? Are they Philly fans? Are they like Eagles fans, or just across the board in the country? Anybody know? Lift Every Voice and Sing is traditionally sung during the pregame festivities at the NFL's end of season showpiece, but has sparked huge controversy in recent years. No shit. I mean, do we really need to read this stupid article? Honestly, guys, let me know, because here's what I want to share. Let me share. Where is it? Okay. So there was a couple of cool stuff that I saw on X, aka Twitter. And one of them was them talking about Jesus. And I said, nah, that's a conversation I want to be had. So here we go. Let's play this.
Hey, why Jesus? Jesus is the reason why we are here today, bro.
I believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Whatever hard time I'm in, I always lean on Him.
We're all flesh. We sin, and all sins are equal. But He looks down on us as me of a proud son, and even when I make mistakes, He still loves me.
My faith is everything. My favorite verse is Romans 8:18. The pain you have been feeling cannot compare it to the joy that is coming.
He made the ultimate sacrifice. Had his son die on the cross for our sins. He didn't have to do that. That shows like the type of love that he has for us.
Favorite Bible verse? John 13:7. You may not know now, but later you'll understand.
A lot of people look at Christianity like you have to be holy to be in it. Come as you are, and Christianity is for the unholy. And and Jesus makes you holy. He clothes you in righteousness. So
what He did for our sins is something that I will always be in debt of.
Even when we stumbling and falling, He's still gonna hold us up and show us the right way.
It doesn't matter what your life may look like right now. I know the power of Jesus Christ. I know who my Lord is, and He has the power to change any moment, any situation, anything.
Oh, that's it. Okay, hold on. Got myself off guard. Okay. Then there was some other stuff, some cool stuff. How about this? So obviously, as you can see, I just in the search on X, I wrote Eagles, and I was just curious to see what popped up.
Hey, why Jesus?
That's one I just played. How about this one? Philly fans after Eagles Super Bowl win headed to the streets to celebrate. How crazy is that? How crazy! Fiona the Hippo picks the Eagles to win. Did anybody see that? Last time she picked the Philadelphia Eagles in 2018, they won. Look, as if you know me, I'm, clairvoyant. I have very strong intuition, to say the least. And you think I don't believe an octopus or a hippo can tell you? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, because they're on a whole different frequency. Wow. It's actually, I just got chills just when I looked at the hippo right this second, and I'm like, I actually think they're winning. Ooh. That just came through me. I'm pretty sure without a doubt they're going to win. Oh my God, that's Sunday. I'm going to put it out there. I myself feel they're going to win. And I usually write it on a piece of paper and I don't share it publicly. And then I show my friends later and I'm like, look. And, and I prove whether I put it in a note where it has the date and time. So it's not like I could write it later. But yeah, okay. All right, okay. We don't want something ads. What's up? What are they saying? Is it positive? Let's see.
This message is for Saquon Barkley.
Tayshaun Barkley.
Tayshaun Barkley, as known as Tayshaun Barkley, Saquon Barkley.
Superman.
Probably one of the best football players I've ever watched.
I'm happy for you, man. Proud of you. Making the transition from New York to Philly.
Buddy, we're so proud of you. Knew what you're capable of.
Great teammate, great player. Just the things that he does on the field, things he does for our team.
Going out there, doing what you do, helping lead this team.
The way he leads on the field and off the field, just the kind of person he is in the locker room.
The character that he is, the character that you have, brother, man, stands out more than the player you are.
I'm really happy that he's on our team.
It means a lot to me just to be your teammate. I want to be one of the best running backs of all time. I can explain to my kids I play with the best running back all the time.
He deserves everything.
Pray you get this award and pray we win the Super Bowl together.
I'm already paranoid. I don't know how, again with the boob tube and, copyright. I'm like, shit, I think it's more than 30 seconds. I need to pause. Hello.
Appreciate you.
Love you, bro. Appreciate you. And go Birds.
Go Birds. I'm telling you, everywhere, especially people that I actually knew that I bumped into, they're like, go Eagles. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Go Eagles. It's just, I love to be around positive people. So regardless of whether I care for the Eagles or I watch the game or I, watch football, because I'm just not into football. I'm just not into sports, period. I played sports personally, but that's a whole nother subject. But I'm telling you, I've been all around the world and I've been to soccer games and the World Cup and all that kind of stuff. And nothing is like the Eagles at all. It's the energy so palpable. And I don't want to share a little bad news, but did you guys know that when they did win, that they were going to the Super Bowl was a couple weeks ago? And you know how in Philly, they usually grease up the poles, right? To stop them from going nuts. And there was not that I want to share bad news, but unfortunately, I think there was an 18-year-old that didn't end up well for him. Very sad, very sad, very sad. And I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'll get very emotional. You know me, if you know me, I get choked up. So I'm going to pray that nothing like that happens again. Because the one thing I did see a clip of was a guy with a gun shooting in the air. It's like, people stop! Stop being crazy! God, something that could be so positive. You got to turn it into a negative. Get a grip! And I actually was going to rant today, but because the Eagles' energy was so everywhere that I was like, well, let's say it. Let's talk about it. Let's say hi on it, right? Let's send some good vibes out there, right? But really, one of the first things I saw this morning was another plane crash. I think it was Brazil. I'm like, really? Come on, guys. You can't tell me. And I initially was going to get on and be like, I want to rant. And I'm going to do a public, PSA. But then the Eagles, and then all my friends, some of my friends, I guess, are going to this game and stuff. Not me, but let me tell you something. I live in an area in Philadelphia where it's going to get extremely loud because it got loud when they won that they were going to the Super Bowl. And that didn't stop for, like, I think it was midnight when I was like, oh my God. Not to sound like an old lady, but like, shit, man. Because some of it's scary. Like, you hear like banging and explosions. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, some of it's like, okay, happiness, they're excited. And then, but you're like, you don't know. You don't know what these people. Must be a Philly thing. I don't think it's just an Eagles thing. I think it's a Philly thing. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you care? Who do you guys want to win? See, like I said, to me, a win is like Trump saying there's no DEI anymore, right? Or men can't play in women's sports. Just there's two genders kind of a thing. Like, that to me is worth not just celebrating, but like that makes me that happy that just a game, your team winning, unless, like I said, unless they're like heroes, rescuing a bunch of children that are being, trafficked, that's where should be like front page news and everybody should like, anyway, that's me. That's what gets me like, yes. But a team, it's like, okay, I just like being around the people, again, cool, collective, nice, positive fans, not no crazy, losing your shit. Anthony Brown, I thought about you when I posted this, Anthony. I thought he might be chiming in because who's an Eagles fan? Who knows about football? Right? Oh, you're totally Eagles? No shit. Is that the only team you root for, or are there other football teams that you root for? Curious. How you doing? Let me ask you a question. How you doing? That's okay. No. Hold on. We're gonna do this right. Hold on. I gotta look all cool and shit. Hold on. How you doing? How about that? Splice that, cut that, edit that, put it out there, baby. Real, live, raw. We need more good people and more honest people. Dude, I still have fantasies of going to be a guest on the Timcast IRL because I got so many questions to ask him because I think he needs to be more honest with his audience. That's all. Oh my God, wait, another. Oh my God, thank you for the super chat. Chris Thompson. Hold on, did you catch Nancy Mace? Mace, right? It's not Macy. Mace. Did you catch Nancy Mace questioning those three over the U.S. aid? A Democrat got mad over her using the slur train. Laugh out loud. No. I don't. You know what? I might have seen it, but I didn't catch her name because I don't care. Because when they're negative, I'm like, now. But you know why you're at it? Let me see. Nancy. Let's see. See if I can find it. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Is this you talking about Nancy Mace uses anti? Is that the one? Should I read the MSNBC one or the Fox News one or the Hill? No, he's not. That's not even it. Is it? 10 million taxpayer funds spent creating transgender animals. Rep Nancy Mace. Is this in this clip, or they're just talking about her? Well. All right, let me read Newsweek. Let's see what Newsweek says. But I guess there's a clip, right? South Carolina Representative Nancy Mace repeatedly used a slur for transgender people during a House Oversight Committee hearing Wednesday, sparking backlash from the Democratic ranking member of the panel. Mace is one of the loudest anti-trans, because the bots are going to come get me, in Congress, and introduced a bill last year to ban transgender women from using restrooms. Okay. I remember. I'm getting some memory. So is this it? Oh man. Wait, is this it? Uh-oh. Let's see. Is this it?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There's been a lot of pearl clutching over the last several days from my colleagues across the aisle on Donald Trump, Secretary Rubio, the Department of Government Efficiency's plan to reorganize the U.S. Agency for International Development, or as we all now know, USAID. They're screaming about Elon Musk over there, but hey, George Soros and his boy are okay. They scream that we're all a threat to democracy when they've been systematically dismantling democracy before our eyes. They've been caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and there's no going back. So I would tell my colleagues across the other side of the aisle, take your salty tears and sit right back down. USAID has long strayed from its mission to effect.
I need to go have a coffee with her.
Aid to advance American interests. USAID has become rotten to its core, sacrificing the prudent use of taxpayer dollars at the altar of advancing radical, sinister social and political agendas abroad. From discriminatory DEI initiatives to extreme gender ideology to marginalize real bona fide biological women. For decades, while homeless veterans sleep on our streets, our communities rebuild from natural disasters, and American families struggle to get by, USAID has pillaged and plundered the American treasury, essentially lighting American taxpayer dollars on fire, funding some of the dumbest, stupidest.
Okay, don't get me started with this. Hold on. Is she about to say the thing that you're saying, Chris? With the trans slur or something? And I'm not giving it a check because this is 7 minutes long. Is it in this clip? Before I continue to play it, let me know. Because oh, no, she is hot. I agree with you, Chris. I think she's hot. I do. I like her. All right, because like I said, 7 minutes long. Not until the end. Okay, should I fast forward? Let me fast forward a little bit. Because like I said, it's 7 minutes long. Today, I don't have that kind of patience. My neck is really bothering me. That's the other reason why I was like, let me just do a quick, shout out to the Eagles and you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday. That kind of a thing. Hold on, I just lost my thought. Okay, let's see.
Prevention services.
The reason I pause it also real quick is because the last 2 days, I just keep losing my thoughts. I'm like, what the? All right, I guess I'll get to it after the clip.
We're getting men who have sex with men and transgender. Does this advance America's interests?
No position.
Oh, I just remembered. Remind me in the next live to tell you how when everyone's acting like, oh my God, I can't believe they spend all this money and this and that and that. I actually wrote papers about this in the 90s in college. So I'm not looking at any of this. And that's what's sickening to me, that I've been waiting this long. And that was before the internet. It was like right in the beginning of like AOL, right? Like very, no, I didn't even use the internet to know this information. And I shared it with my class because I wanted to people like, do you know what's happening here? So I'm just going like, where you been? Where have you been? And so I don't know. I don't really appreciate everybody like acting like, oh my God. It's like, I'm surprised. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe certain citizens are like, they're genuinely that surprised. They could never fathom it. Got it. But a lot of like the content creators, when I'm like, dude, stop. Come on. So I know that a lot of what's out there and what they're expressing is just to create content to make their money. I'm not kidding you. And that's so, I'm just not impressed.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm limited to 5 minutes, but these are the programs Democrats are so desperate to save. Our foreign assistance system is badly broken, and this ends now. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back.
Mr. Chairman.
Wait, is she going to say anything?
Yes, sir.
The gentlelady has used a phrase.
Oh, is it here?
Considered a slur in the
Here it is.
LGBTQ community and the transgender community. And let me please finish without interruption. And
Tranny. I don't really care. You want penises in women's bathrooms, and I'm not going to have it.
Okay.
No, thank you.
That was nice of her to say penis. She could have dropped the D. See, as serious as I am, and my working with the work that I do is very, very serious. But you got to have a sense of humor, or you can't make it in life. I'm telling you right now. So don't be dissuaded. My humor has nothing to do with the fact that I don't think this is serious for entertainment purposes.
Status parliamentary inquiry.
Wait, I got to hear that again. Hold on.
Broken, and this ends now. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Wait, hold on.
You want penises in women's
and the transgender community. And let me please finish without interruption. And
Tranny. I don't really care. You want penises in women's bathrooms, and I'm not going to have it.
Okay.
No, thank you.
She just gave me chills when she said that right here.
Gentleman state his parliamentary inquiry.
To me, a slur is a slur. And here in the committee, a level of decorum requires us to try consciously to avoid slurs. You just heard the gentlelady actually actively, robustly repeat it. And I would just ask the chairman that
Robustly.
be counseled that we ought not to be engaged. We can have debate and policy discussion without offending human beings who are our fellow citizens. And so I would.
So Chris, is the reason? Well, let me know why you mentioned this. I'm happy you did. I very much enjoyed that personally because I don't get offended. Number one, doesn't matter whether I agree or didn't agree. Now, again, if I was her coach and I would be like, I don't think you should say that, right? Because, in order to communicate, the best communication practices is like slurs or things that are going to offend you is going to not facilitate the communication, right? The complete communication. But sometimes you just got to kind of throw it in there, stop beating around the bush. And in no way. So I'm thinking that you're wanting my reaction / opinion. I don't think Cheney is a slur. Matter of fact, because I am a communications major and I've been in translation for over 30 years and speak more than one language, several. And I know Latin, some Greek, but more Latin. That's not a slur. That's not a slur. Change my mind, guys. Change my mind. Tell me. Whether you tell me in the live chat or you leave a comment later, and we'll continue this discussion. Obviously, over on Locals Uncensored, gloves off. Join me, become a member. Because I'll get real. And real is raw, okay? There's no sugar coating real. Tranny's not a slur. Tranny is not a slur. Nope. So again, it's kind of like when we use words like bitch. And it could be kind of cool. Could be sexy, right? Depends how you say it. But we know it's supposed to be a female dog, right? You knew that, right? Did you guys know that? Did you know that? That's some old school shit. But apparently the later generations, Gen Zers and stuff, they can't spell. They haven't had to spell. They had a laptop. They had an iPad in class. You know what I mean? Using spell check. So just saying. And see, no matter how modern we become, no matter how cool people think it is to say things like, dude, that was totally like, hello, did you see what Bill Gates said? Total sus. I get it. It's cute. It's cool. Whatever. But grown-ass people, Grown-ass men? Why can't you just say that's suspect? Like, it's totally sus. I get it, because I use words like, yo, dude, right? And that's totally like, come on, I'm a grown woman, right? Why use dude? Again, it gives a vibe to the conversation. That's when you throw it down. That's when you put it down. But when you're trying to make an intellectual argument or a piece of news, and you use words like sus in the middle of the sentence, it's almost not as bad, but almost as bad as like cisgender BS. Okay, like let's just stop. Like you get no respect from me if you talk like that. Use your language correctly. If you want to degrade somebody, if you want to insult them, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I don't need you to make up words that are not even real to make a hateful comment, make it sound like it's talk about passive aggressive, very narcissistic, as recently our society has become, thanks to social media. Yeah, because people in real life don't have the fucking balls. I don't get it in real life. I never. The kind of stuff that people say online to me in my face, never. Quite the opposite. So online is not real life. And that includes X. As a matter of fact, specifically X, because people apparently just love to argue there. I'm just like, grow up. And was like, I have a point. I'm going to make my point. And then, people follow them because they agree with what they're saying, or they like it, or it's like sensational, like mainstream media has used for years. That's why I left NBC. That's why, matter of fact, that's why I didn't sign anything with them, because that was their MO, and that was 20 years ago. And it had been way deep. So they had been doing it for decades. So it's not like it just started in the 2000s. No. Of course I knew that, but I thought maybe I could join them to beat them. That whole thing. No, what a machine. So yeah, I'm really happy about the whole Trump thing. And you know what? I wonder if she used that term because of the current administration. Because you know what? Let's grow up. Really? Tranny. It's really, I'm sorry, it's not a slur. It's just not a slur. It's just not. It could be derogatory based on how you put in a sentence. I think she made a point. Let me watch this again, and let's watch her body language included. It's very important because that's all part of the communication. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was screen
We ought
sharing.
not to be engaged. We can have debate and policy discussion without offending human beings who are fellow citizens. And so I would ask, as a parliamentary inquiry, whether the use of that phrase is not, in fact, a violation of the decorum rules.
Mr. Chairman, I'm not going to be canceled by a man over men and women's spaces, or men who have mental health issues dressing as women. I'm not being counseled by some guy.
My inquiry is to the
over
chairman,
Okay.
Mr. Chairman.
Order. The inquiry is about
Now
decorum.
that
Decorum is
just
at the
made my
discretion of the
day.
chair.
That's
That
I will
little
be honest
tidbit.
Mr. Chairman.
with the ranking
I'm
member.
so glad I
I'm
continue
not
to
up
push
to,
play.
up to date on my.
Okay, I got to do this one more time. This is too good.
Gentlelady yields back.
That is considered a slur in the LGBTQ community and the transgender.
Number one, I got questions here. Is Mr. Connolly, is he LGBT? Is he? Honestly, that's a serious question. I don't know. I'd like to know. Number one. Like, does he experience it himself? Because I would have more respect if he is in that group, if that's his lifestyle, that he could just say, hey, it offends me personally. Like, don't speak for the collective. Because I know for a fact that not everybody in that community would think and agree with this at all.
The community.
Especially anybody who's like millennial and up. Okay, stop. No, but even my interns that are Gen Zs, they no.
Let me please finish without interruption. And
Tranny. I don't really care. You want penises in women's bathrooms. And
I mean, it's kind of immature because she literally interrupts him at that very moment, which is very immature, like no, like na kind of a thing. We get that. I'm picking that up. I'm gonna call it out as I see it, as it's real, as we're real live raw reaction over here. But at the same time, it's like maybe I gotta act like a kid for you to realize how petty, which is another, and childish in a sense, that you're acting. Like, why does your voice eclipse mine? I'm just like, I think people are just so tired of the pussy footing around. Really, that's the energy that's coming through her, like out of her. Like, okay, come on, like I'm over it. Like, you don't have a vagina, you don't know what it's like to have a penis in your face when you're pulling your pants down to go to the restroom, to say the least. Like, it's just, you don't know. So she could actually just say that. But she said what she says. So let's hear it again.
I'm not going to have it.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Let
It's disgusting.
the gentleman.
It's
say-
disgusting. Exactly. So she's sharing how it really truly makes her feel that he doesn't know. So don't sit here and use a community, whether it's called LGBT or whatever it's called. Doesn't matter. Don't use them as a shield. Because honestly, dude, instead of you sounding like you're representing the rights and the protection and you're defending people that need defense, you're actually making me think and feel that you're one of those people that wants to go in that bathroom and you're defending your penis from being in those spaces. Dude, I just said that and I got chills. I guarantee you this guy, guys, it's worse than it looks. Just like the US aid and how they've been spending our money, which, by the way, they didn't just spend our money. We don't have any money, so it's all fake money on top of it. Do you understand this? That's why they were able to get away with it. If they had to pay with gold and silver, they wouldn't have been able to do any of it. Don't get me started. I'm just talking reality check, people. Reality check. We need somebody to have reality checks here.
Latest parliamentary inquiry.
To me, a slur is a slur. And here in the community,
But you didn't even define what a slur is. Didn't I say that? Did I not say that before I even listened to the whole thing? Come on, people. I love you. You know, I love you.
level of decorum requires us to try consciously to avoid slurs. You just heard the gentlelady actually actively, robustly repeat it. And I would just ask the chairman that
robustly
counsel that we are
unapologetically
we can have debate and policy discussion without offending human beings who are our fellow citizens. And so I would ask, as a parliamentary inquiry, whether the use of that phrase is not, in fact, a violation of the decorum rules.
Mr. Chairman, I'm not going to be counseled by a man over men and women's spaces or men who have mental health issues dressing as women. I'm not being counseled by some guy.
My inquiry is to the chairman.
Okay.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
Inquiry is about.
Wait, what did he say?
Counseled by some guy.
My inquiry is to the
Right.
chairman.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman.
Order.
My inquiry is to the chairman to this committee. Okay.
The inquiry is about decorum. Decorum is at the discretion of the chair.
That's
I will be
mansplaining,
honest
Mr. Chairman.
with the ranking member. I'm not up to date on my politically correct LGBTQ.
That's
term.
right. See, you can't have a discussion if we're not on the same page and we're all reading from the same language in the same dictionary. So stop. Make sure that everybody, all your constituents, understand the same language. You can't use language that nobody's on the same page with. So you're just talking. You're just using space and money to do nothing. I have never seen a group of people in my life as governments all over the world that don't do their job or they do it badly. I actually will go even further to say they actually don't work. I mean, it's nuts. Doge, right? DOGE. They just got started. shit's gonna implode. And I'm not rooting. I'm predicting March, April. You guys hold yourself. Make sure whether you got toilet paper or bottles of water to rinse your, okay, because it's gonna get gnarlier than 2020. I'm forewarned, forearmed. You know that one? Okay.
Terminology. We'll look into that and get back with you on that. I don't know what's offensive.
That's a good answer. I'll get back to you.
Like,
we can't have a discussion with you. You're on your own freaking planet of languages here.
So much about pronouns or
I appreciate that,
offensive terms.
Mr.
in that.
Chairman.
Yeah, he's probably not an English teacher, right? Or a linguist, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's humble of him. I don't even know this guy. I'm just saying. I'm not like trying to side with him, with Mr. Comer here. Just saying. Comer, whatever.
Have to anymore.
So I thank the chair for his willingness to.
Look at that face. Man, that just made her. So she is attractive, but that just made her sexier to me.
Further
He
engage.
should have known. See, if he had 2 brain cells. You're talking to a woman who's wearing like red or like orange. Dude, come on, man. You want to play with fire. You want to get, I feel like that guy too has a very boring life. You guys, did you guys pick that up? I picked that up 100%. He has a very, very boring life. Look at him. Did he look excited to you? Oh my God. All right, guys. Well, okay. I really do got to look more into the whole NFL boycott because I want to know, is it like, or did you guys already do the research yourself? Is it across the board, like all over the country, or is it like the Eagles fans? Because I cannot imagine. And Philly is a city of brotherly love. There is no racism here, believe me. Believe me. But people are going to tell you what they think. That's what I love about Philly. So I can totally see that. Now I want to call some of my friends that are fans, and that like I got one friend. I was just talking to one of them. She's going to the Super Bowl on Sunday. I'm gonna ask her. I'll keep you guys posted in the comments, of course, over on Locals as well. But I just like. People in Philly are nice people. I'm serious. They're very nice, like old school, little town kind of vibe, okay? Although it's not, meaning the size. But like my friends that live in New York, they're like, we love coming to Philly. It feels more homey. People are just nicer. And I'm like, I don't know, it's funny. I always have great experiences in New York. Not in the last couple of years because I just won't go. Because I'm like, sanctuary. What? No, I won't be there. But I can't imagine that the Super Bowl is going to be here in Philly and that the Philly fans are going to sit there and listen to the Black National Anthem. Like, I can see them okay with it because they want to have a good time and it's not a big deal to them. Like, because they're, like I said, they're just not racist. They don't care. It is a city of brotherly love. But I think that the division that it causes, because if we're going to have a Black national anthem, let's have a white national anthem. Let's have a Mexican national anthem. Let's have, not Mexican, Hispanic, right? Let's have a, I don't know, Middle Eastern national anthem. I mean, come on, shut up. Like, it can't happen. So I would want people to stand up and say, what you're doing is divisive. It's got nothing to do that we don't want to support you having your own little song. Like, can't you just do your little song? Everyone does their own little song, while they're tailgating. Right? No, it's divisive. No matter how you cut it, no matter how you slice it, a anthem that's any other anthem than this country's anthem that covers everybody. That flag, the song covers everybody. No. I mean, but my whole thing is, how are they going to boycott the NFL? Like, they're going to boycott, like, people are just not going to go. Are people just not going to go to the Super Bowl? I'm sorry. I don't care how much they try to push it, social media, whatever. It's not happening. I know for a fact that Philly people, there's plenty of Philly fans to fill up that stadium 4 or 5 times. So they're having their Super Bowl. But if they don't complain or boo the Black National Anthem, there will be such a stark silence that those who can stand there and listen to any other anthem that's the U.S. anthem doesn't care. So they can sit there, hear the Black National Anthem, and enjoy it, feel good about it. You're anti-American. Trying to find the nicest way of saying it. There's just no other way to dice facts. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies. And with that, I'm going to wrap it for today. Yeah. Yeah, my neck is killing me, and it's like it's so tense that I can't think. That's why I keep losing my thoughts. So until next time, thank you for becoming a member. Oh my God. Yes. Finally. You're telling me what you want now. That's what I need. Thank you for becoming a member. Become a member if you haven't already. Christopher, welcome. Thank you. Chris Thompson as well. Thank you. Welcome. Much love. Because I'm telling you, I'm literally going to be more on fire in the next stream. So I hope you can handle it. Invite your friends, your family, whoever, your neighbors, your coworkers. Bring it on. Bring it on, because we can handle it here. All right, guys. Until next time, hopefully very soon, God willing. Much love, many blessings. I'll talk to you soon. Join me on Locals to see me on the other side, uncensored.